In this video, we are going to talk about properties of acids and bases. So if you're in a lab and are trying to figure out whether some substance is an acid or a base, you can use a special kind of paper called litmus paper. And so this paper is kind of a pink-purple color to begin with, and if you dip it in a base, it will turn blue, and then if you dip it in an acid, it will turn red. We can measure how acidic or how basic something is using what we call the pH scale. So the pH scale is a scale that runs from 0 to 14. And so if something is less than 7, so has a pH of 0 to 7, it is considered an acid. And then if it has a pH of 7 to 14, it is a base. So here's a nice chart that summarizes the properties of acids and bases that you will need to know. So again, acids have a pH of less than 7, or you can also say 0 to 7. They'll turn litmus paper pink. Bases have a pH from 7 to 14. The next two things I'm sure you've experienced: acids taste sour, bases taste bitter. This next one we'll talk more about in a minute. Acids, they can react with metals to create hydrogen gas. Bases, they feel slippery like wet soap. Dish soap is a good example of a base. And then both acids and bases can be highly corrosive and can cause injury. So going back to that third point there about the H plus and OH minus ions. So in an acid, we have more H plus ions than we have OH ions. And then it's the opposite in a base. So a base has more OH minus ions. There's still some of both in each solution, but the thing is, acids have more H plus than OH minus, and bases have more OH minus ions than H plus. We call the H plus ion a hydronium ion, and the OH minus ion is called the hydroxide ion.